Right, hiya, welcome back to my channel. I decided to type the phrase into Twitter, I wish I was asexual, and what I got was a lot of laughs, a lot of cries, a lot of face palms, and yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I did reading these tweets, and hopefully it will cheer you up a bit during these dark times of COVID. Some of them are a bit sad, some of them are funnier, so let's get right into it. So the first one is, I wish I was asexual so I could know how it feels to never be horny. Now, something like this came up a lot, as in not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, but several times. So the reason this comes under the facepalm sort of category of tweets that I sort of found is because of the idea that they assume that asexuals don't get horny in any sort of way. And I, for one, can tell you that's very, very wrong. Obviously, there's people that wouldn't feel like this at all, but ultimately, a lot of asexuals still do get turned on, and a lot of people, asexuals watch porn, a lot of asexuals masturbate. It's ridiculous to assume that you wish you were asexual just so you wouldn't feel horny all of a sudden. It's a shame that so many people feel this and they think, yes, asexuals are the one that don't feel horny, but believe me, I definitely do get horny as an individual, and although I don't want sex, I really don't want sex, it doesn't mean that I don't get horny and want and crave certain forms of intimacy. It's naive to think otherwise, so this was definitely in the facepalm category of the tweets that I seem to read. The second one is also a kind of a sad one. We'll get the sad ones out of the way first. Kinda wish I was asexual and introverted, would make the loneliness much easier. Now, I don't know what this person was thinking. I don't know why they thought that asexuals suddenly don't get lonely. It's not like some sort of magical sexuality that you just suddenly, you're always surrounded by people, or you never feel lonely or anything like this. That's far from true. If anything, it might even be harder to some degree, because it's harder to find somebody to relate to. We're in such a small minority, and it's really hard to find people like us to relate to, people that are accepting towards us. So to think that, that they wish that they were asexual because that will stop them feeling lonely, it's just mind-boggling how that can even be a thought process in somebody. Because asexuals can magically make loneliness disappear. Don't think so. I wish I was the asexual jellyfish that lived at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, well, don't we all? Everyone is craving to be that asexual jellyfish. The fact that they said the asexual jellyfish as well, like not one of the asexual jellyfish, but the, as in there's only one asexual jellyfish out there, and everybody wishes they were like them. I mean, if it is the only one, I'm not surprised, because I'm sure everyone is jealous of this one asexual jellyfish for being this way. Very strange point, and I'm sure it's a really beautiful jellyfish, and I'm not surprised that you want to be the asexual jellyfish. I wish I was asexual, to be honest, because I'd be happy AF when I'm not interested in anyone. Again, I don't know where these assumptions come from. We as asexuals can be interested in people just like people who are heterosexual or homosexual or bisexual would be. We are attracted to people in the same way. Just because we don't have any sexual desire, or have little to no sexual desire, doesn't mean that we're not interested in people, that we can't have love interests, that we can't have crushes, that we can't want this sort of relationship. So to think that when we don't have sexual desire, that we just want to be alone and just be by ourselves is a bit naive again. There are people that would want to be that way, but to generalize that to all asexuals is a bit strange. And the fact that, again, these tweets are so recent and still people feel like this really shows that we're a long way from finding some sort of strong form of awareness of asexuality, and people need to be educated a bit more about minority sexualities. Hopefully it'll come soon. Wish I was a romantic and asexual. Hate that only people that like me are 30-year-old men. Okay, this is a true fact. A lot of people don't realise this. I was dating a girl once, and as soon as she hit her 30th birthday, she just stopped liking me. It's a thing that when you're asexual, you don't get liked by 30-year-old men or 40-year-old women. But that way, as soon as people turn 30, that's it. They stop liking asexuals. So I'm not surprised you wish you're asexual. It's quite nice to be liked from people under the age of 30. No, that's not how it works at all. This is a really strange tweet to believe that, yeah, you know, if you're asexual, you get liked by younger people. I'm not sure what they're trying to insinuate here. Moving on. It is sad. I hate men, honestly. I wish I was not attracted to them. I envy asexual people sometimes, or robots. Ah, yes. The similarity between asexual people and robots, yeah. We're practically the same, I think. I think if you look inside this is where I wear such long sleeve clothes, because I really want to cover up, you know, what's actually underneath here, because some mechanical parts might come out or something like that. It's hard to really distinguish me with an actual robot if I wasn't wearing clothes like this. Yeah, this I can't. Moving on. I wish I was an asexual. That way I could be married off to a girl that I don't like, and I won't feel as bad about it. Oh yeah, that's true. When you're asexual, you just get married off to some sort of randomer. As soon as I came out to my parents about 5 years ago, they married me off to some sort of girl straight away because I was asexual, and this is what happens. I'll share a photo with you actually. Here was the photo from the wedding. As you can see, best day of my life. I even had a top hat. Oh, amazing. It was amazing. And speaking of licking the bride, let's move on to the next tweet. Sometimes I wish I was just asexual and didn't need my pussy licked to survive. Well, you know, I mean, there's plenty of other ways to treat a pussy. Obviously, you can stroke it instead, or, you know, you can feed it instead. That would be a good way, as long as it's cat food, of course. Okay, and that sort of wraps it up for today's video. I'm sorry if I've been a bit quiet throughout it. It's getting on for midnight here. There's people asleep in the house. It's hard to do videos during the day because I work most of the day, and these are the only times I can really do it. So hopefully it doesn't affect the quality of the video too much. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Just a bit of fun, as I said. But ultimately it's quite a serious issue that maybe more awareness needs to be spread. But thank you for watching as per usual. I hope 2021 isn't as bad as 2020 is for all of you, and I hope to see you and speak to you very soon.